Sanibonani football lovers, welcome to PK Sports. Igama lami Mbongi Inkosi. Ngithembe ukuthi ni kahle, niyaphila. Danko. In today's video we'll talk about the following players. uClodeli Lepo said to leave Kaizer Chiefs. What it means for Kaizer Chiefs. They should be looking for other options now, exploring and making sure that they are weighing their options. With Lepo leaving, chaza nje into yodwa. Simply means ukuthi uLangelihle Phili is coming to Chiefs by fire by force. And we'll talk about Sanele Barnes, Mukibelo Ramabu, and Umukwana. I believe ukuthi these are the candidates that can replace Ulilepo, even though I don't think ukuthi they might be perfect replacements, but it's all about signing players that you know what they might impact the club in a good way though, not in a bad. But niyalazi udaba ngaphambi kwesekude bengicela ningisize ngento yodwa by liking on the video and subscribing to the channel if you haven't subscribed. Danko kaningi. Asivele sihlala udabeni. Yabona i-situation kaLilepo, it's a blessing in disguise, but not the one that is good, because honestly speaking, losing Ulilepo is not a problem. The problem starts if you can't find a perfect replacement. Players come and go in a club. The club continues standing and thriving if it happens. But with Ulilepo, impact yakhe was visible to Chiefs. In 56 appearances, he scored 15 goals and assisted 5 times. So that means it is a 20-goal contribution. Those are stats that players that stayed more than the time he stayed at Chiefs failed to register. So that tells you about him as a player. Why was it easy for him to easily hit the ground running for Kaizer Chiefs? And right now, obviously, he will leave Kaizer Chiefs as confirmed by Fapost, Austin Ditlobol, all the publications, and Umazola Jemoliv. And lokho kuchaza into eyodwa ukuthi iyavuleka i-foreign court asesoba na 3 spots now. But we are losing a player that was key in our attack. So simply means that you have to go in the market and look for a player that is as good as him or close to him in terms of input in a club. So there's Elias Mukwana. Elias Mukwana, his situation is the same one that faced uKhanyisa Mayo at CR Belouizdad. They were told ukuthi you are not part of the plan. So it simply means kuti if it is a club that wants to sign, might sign you, or maybe request for a loan move, as Kaizer Chiefs did with Mayo. But here Kaizer Chiefs didn't go to Mayo. It was Upasa Michaels, the agent, who requested, can you please take him? So with Mukwana, obviously, he was once linked with Chiefs, but he ended up signing for ES Tunis. And right now, ES Tunis is like, no, we are not part of our plan. And the last time I heard, there was a chance for him to go to MC Alger. And now I believe with the Kaizer Chiefs might even try. This is another option for them. Let's go for Mukwana. Because him and Lilepo, they might have the same profile in terms of wingers that use pace at their advantage. Give them the ball in front of them, they might run and chase after it, because they know very well with the speed is what makes and molds their game model. So I believe with age Isavuma, 26 years old, not a bad age, and he's a South African, less administration, and another thing, he can score, he can assist. But his stats for the last 2 seasons are not that appealing. He managed to score 7 goals and assisted 7 times in 2 seasons. But I understand it was 2 different clubs, so it's all about the adaptation. But to me though, if there's a chance, I believe the Kaizer Chiefs might try to pursue him. Not maybe in terms of signing him permanently, but maybe as a loan also. And then they will weigh their options. But if he performs, we might sign him. But if he doesn't, we can send him back to his club, because the contract phela next season. and ngithe mangibheka i-market value yakhe lapha nehleli ku 600k euros, approximately 11 million rand. And just imagine if Kaizer Chiefs have already agreed on selling Lilebo with a fee that is close to 16.5 million rand or more, because right now it is not disclosed. So leyo nto ichaza into eyodwa ukuthi okay, Kaizer Chiefs might be able to weigh their options, maybe in terms of a shopping spree ngale mali abazoyenza ngoLilebo. And then let's move to another player, Sanele Barnes. Sanele Barnes is another option for that right wing position after the departure of Lilebo, because I believe Guti, he's one of the players I've been making videos but I wasn't talking about, because unalento le man Guti afihleke. And another thing, he's underrated. Why? Spotlight most of the time asibe esayidini lakhe, even from Stellenbosch, from Richards Bay, before as we are Stellenbosch wabuyela ku Richards Bay. It's a player that doesn't attract spotlight that much because his game doesn't revolve around scoring that much. He might score 2-3 goals, but his game revolves around assisting, and that's good for the strikers because they know very well that we have a player that can assist us score more goals, increase our metrics in a club, because you know what, this is another thing that makes your impacts to be seen, as we are talking about Lilebo. But now it's all about Guti. Some players, they get to be sidelined, not because they are not good, but it's all about sometimes the profile that they have. And I think Guti Barnes yinto engambulalisa, but in a club like Kaizer Chiefs, I believe Guti might offer something. He might be a good addition. Age-wise, he's 29 years old. Simply means Guti he has matured. That's why he keeps on making these assists, because he understands Guti, once I reach the final third, the perfect and the correct decision to make is to always lift my head up and look for my teammate. Because if my teammate scores, the team wins. And then let's talk about uRamabu. uRamabu sologo akaka-report back with training with iPolokwane City, and now it's starting to raise suspicions ukuthi is Kaizer Chiefs after his signature, because thulekile ngaye and he is a free agent. That's the thing. And he's 28, if not mistaken. It's a player that played with PSL, understands the league, and he has the pedigree to be a Kaizer Chiefs player and offer Kaizer Chiefs a lot going forward, and also defensive, because I know very well that he is that player that when he's on song, he can shoot outside the box. He has that quality in him. So ama options maningi wafit. Maningi ama options, but it's all about ukuthi is Kaizer Chiefs even considering signing players, because they are glued to one player. And now I understand why. They are glued to signing Ulangelihle Phili from Stellenbosch FC. And now I understand why they are trying by all means to secure his signature at Chiefs. It's like they knew very well that they want to keep Lilebo, and for the right price, they are willing to negotiate and make sure Guti they release that player and sign another one if possible. Why am I saying this? Lilebo is set to join Al Ahly Bengali from Libya. I don't know what happened with his move to Al Ittihad Tripoli. Maybe Ukamba Waka Rulani had an impact in him not going there. But also Upili is a prospect player. I believe Guti spotlight is all along, and the Kaizer Chiefs now, it's a perfect opportunity for them to lure him at Chiefs, because they will get the funds from Lilebo. So it will be up to them now, Guti. We are going all out to skip yonke 60 million abayifunayo, or we still continuing with our first approach, Guti. We're giving new players and money on top. As Uto President was said, Guti, he's going to the smoothener or the sweetener in that deal. but nakhona it will depend with even if noma ingayikhipha imali Kaizer Chiefs, if they are reluctant to release him. And manje ngiyenza ukuthi ngicabange kani ukuthi if Sundowns was in the picture, ngabe umsane kudala uphile, but it's because Sundowns already signed Van Wyk and they don't see a need for another winger because Van Wyk is the same profile as Tashreeq Matthews, so it's a direct competition there. But with Upili, he can add to left winger, he can add to right wing for Kaizer Chiefs. Now that's the reason why I believe they are focusing on him, because they know that this transfer might make the fans happy, and then come the day of selling the kids, we are making a lot of money because the sale will skyrocket. Kaizer Chiefs, I believe they've mastered the art of manipulating the fans and also frustrating the fans at the same time. There's no way that Chiefs won't make any signings, especially with the injuries that are coming in and out right now. So I don't know, what do you think about everything I've talked about? Let's meet in the comment section. Danko.